Welcome, adventurers, to a Switzerland you've never seen. I'm Alex, and today we're leaving behind the tourist trails for the country's wildest, most secret places. This isn't just a trip, it's a challenge to connect with nature at its rawest. Get ready to walk on ancient ice, soar above valleys, and dive deep into the earth. The wild is calling. Let's answer. Now let's begin. Our journey begins on the mighty Aletsch Glacier, the largest glacier in the Alps and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Stretching over 23 kilometers, this river of ice is a living testament to the power and patience of nature, sculpting the landscape over millennia. We're not just looking, we're stepping onto the ice itself, far from the crowds and the well-trodden paths. Here, every footfall is a step into the unknown, a place where few venture and even fewer linger. Every step is a reminder of nature's power. Ancient, shifting, alive. The ice beneath us is thousands of years old, moving ever so slowly, carrying with it the memory of ages past. The glacier's deep blue crevasses are both stunning and dangerous, their beauty matched only by their peril. These chasms, carved by meltwater and time, demand respect and careful navigation. Here you must be present, alert, and humble. The glacier commands your full attention, reminding you that you are a guest in a world ruled by ice and stone. The silence is profound, broken only by the crunch of crampons and the glacier's distant groans. The air is crisp and every sound is magnified in the vast emptiness. This is a pilgrimage, not a hike, a test of grit and spirit on trails few dare to follow. Each step forward is a small victory, a testament to your determination. Each ridge reveals a new, breathtaking panorama. Jagged peaks rise in the distance and the world feels impossibly vast and wild. The scale is overwhelming, you feel both tiny and infinite, dwarfed by the immensity of the glacier yet uplifted by the freedom of the open expanse. Out here, the noise of modern life disappears. The glacier strips away distractions, leaving only the essentials, your breath, your heartbeat, the crunch of ice. It's just you, the wind, and the ice. The elements become your companions, and the glacier your silent guide. The effort is real, but so is the reward. A golden sunset, turning the glacier into a sea of fire. These moments, when the world glows and time seems to pause, change you forever. You leave the ice carrying its ancient wisdom, a sense of humility and awe that lingers long after you've stepped off the frozen expanse. The Aletsch tests you, and if you listen, you come away stronger, more attuned to the rhythms of the earth and the lessons it offers. This is adventure, not just seeing, but truly experiencing. It's about connection, challenge, and discovery. You become part of the landscape, and it becomes part of you. The boundary between human and nature blurs in the cold, clear air. The glacier's story is now your own, etched into your memory with every step and every breath. We move on, carrying its lessons with us, changed by the journey and ready for what lies ahead. The wild has only just begun to reveal itself. Let's keep going, deeper into the heart of the Alps, where new adventures await. From ice to lush green, we descend into Ticino's secret valleys. Here the air is thick with the scent of earth and water. Waterfalls roar and whisper, hidden pools shimmer in the forest. We follow ancient paths through chestnut forests and over mossy stone bridges. Every step uncovers stories of people who once thrived here. The goal, find the hidden grottos locals keep secret. It's tough, scrambling over rocks, wading icy streams, but the reward is a turquoise pool, pure and untouched. A plunge here is a shock, a baptism in wild water. We pass abandoned stone villages, nature reclaiming what was once human. Silence and solitude reign, hours pass without seeing another soul. This is Switzerland's wild heart, alpine ice giving way to subtropical jungle. The valleys are a living museum, open only to those willing to explore. Here, you find the country's true diversity. The adventure is in the discovery. Let's see what's next. Now we rise, literally, above Lauterbrunnen, the legendary valley of waterfalls where the air is crisp and the world below seems to pause in awe. But today, we're not hiking along winding trails or gazing up from the valley floor. We're paragliding, soaring high and free, seeing the world as eagles do, with nothing but the wind beneath our wings. The takeoff is pure adrenaline, a sprint down the grassy slope, a leap of faith, and then, in a heartbeat, you're airborne, weightless, swept up by invisible currents. Below, waterfalls thread down sheer cliffs like silver ribbons, meadows glow impossibly green, and tiny chalets dot the valley floor, each one a story waiting to be told. The wind lifts you higher, carrying you effortlessly above the world, where the silence is profound and the view stretches beyond imagination, mountains, forests, and sky blending into a living masterpiece. You dance with the air, reading every subtle shift and current, feeling the pulse of the valley and the heartbeat of the mountains. Up close, the cliffs reveal tiny flowers clinging to rock, life thriving in impossible places, a reminder of resilience and beauty in the wildest corners. The world shrinks and expands at once. You're both vulnerable and powerful, suspended between earth and sky, part of something much greater than yourself. This isn't just a thrill, it's communion with the elements, a rare chance to feel truly alive, connected to the wind, the sun, and the endless horizon. Landing, your heart still racing, you realize you're changed. You've seen the Alps from a new dimension, and the memory will linger long after your feet touch the ground. Gratitude floods in, for the beauty, the freedom, the sheer fact of being alive in this moment, in this place. The sky is now part of your story, a chapter written in wind and wonder. The adventure continues on the ground, but you'll never forget this flight, this feeling of absolute freedom. The wild has many faces, this one soars, untamed and unforgettable. Ready for the next challenge? The mountains always have more to offer. Let's descend and discover what lies beneath, where new stories and new wonders await. The journey is far from over. Onward, into the heart of the Alps. Next we go underground, into the Lac Souterrain de Saint-Léonard, Europe's largest navigable underground lake. Hidden beneath the vineyards and villages of the Valais region, this subterranean wonder stretches for nearly 300 meters, a secret world waiting to be discovered. From a simple hillside entrance, we step into a world of silence and shadow. The outside world fades away, replaced by the cool embrace of the earth. The air cools, the light dims, and a vast, still lake appears, black as obsidian. The water is so clear and calm it mirrors the stone ceiling above, creating an illusion of endless depth. We board a rowboat, gliding through a cathedral of stone. The cavern arches overhead, echoing with the quiet drip of water and the gentle creak of wood. The only sounds, oars and water, echoes off ancient rock. Each stroke sends ripples across the glassy surface, breaking the perfect stillness for just a moment. The cave's geology tells a story millions of years old. Layers of limestone and mineral veins reveal the slow, patient work of water and time, shaping this hidden realm. Touch the water, icy, pure, filtered by the mountain. It's so clear you can see the rocks below, undisturbed for centuries. Above, tons of rock. Below, mysterious depths. The weight of the mountain presses down, yet the water remains calm, timeless. Imagination runs wild. What secrets lie in the darkness? Ancient fossils, lost memories, or perhaps creatures adapted to eternal night. The guide points out rock layers and fault lines, but the real lesson is humility before time. Here, nature's patience is measured in millennia, not moments. Here, a human life is a blink. Surrounded by stone and water, you feel both small and connected to something vast. Emerging into sunlight is disorienting, like waking from a dream. The brightness stuns your eyes, and the world above feels changed. You leave with wonder, changed by the mountain's heart. The memory of darkness and silence lingers, a reminder of nature's hidden power. Sometimes the greatest adventures are hidden from sight. Beneath our feet, entire worlds wait to be explored. The wild is everywhere, above and below. Let's keep exploring and see what other secrets Switzerland has to offer. After adventure, we seek rest, high in a remote Alpine hut. No hotels, no luxury, just wood, stone, and community. Getting here is a test, a long, tough hike, but the reward is worth it. Inside, warmth and camaraderie replace comfort. Stories are shared, friendships forged over simple meals, no screens, no distractions, just connection and the view. As the sun sets, alpenglow paints the peaks in fire. Night falls, and the stars explode across the sky, brighter than you've ever seen. Sleep comes easy, earned by the day's effort. Dawn brings crisp air, hot coffee, and golden light on the mountains. Here you live by nature's rhythm. The hut is more than shelter, it's immersion in the wild. You wake renewed, part of the landscape. This is the Alpine way, simple, profound, unforgettable. The journey continues. Time for adrenaline. The Gelmerbahn, Europe's steepest open-air funicular. It looks like a railway to the sky, but feels like a vertical roller coaster. Strapped in, you ascend a staggering 106% gradient, almost straight up. The view is both terrifying and spectacular. The ground drops away, the forest becomes a green carpet. Trust in steel and engineering is all that stands between you and the abyss. Halfway up, you pass the descending car, faces a mix of relief and exhilaration. At the summit, awe replaces fear, the turquoise Gelmersee, surrounded by stark peaks. The ride down is even wilder, facing the valley head-on. The Gelmerbahn is more than transport, it's a rite of passage. It's Swiss engineering versus mountain might. Adrenaline and awe all in one ride. You'll never forget it. The wild side of Switzerland isn't just natural, it's engineered too. Ready for one last adventure? Let's find peace in the wild. Our final stop, Blausee, the Blue Lake, hidden in an ancient forest. The water's color is legendary, so blue it seems unreal. Fed by springs, the lake is crystal clear, you see every pebble, every trout. A statue beneath the surface hints at local legend and loss. The swim is icy, 8 degrees year-round, but unforgettable. The cold shocks you awake, then leaves you feeling pure and alive. Floating here, surrounded by forest, is pure meditation. The world's noise fades, only birds and water remain. This is peace, nature's quiet magic. Sometimes adventure is about stillness, not conquest. Blausee is a hidden gem, a perfect ending. Here you find beauty, reflection, and renewal. The wild can be gentle too. This memory will last forever. Our journey is almost complete. Our journey through Switzerland's wild heart ends here, but the spirit of adventure lives on. We've walked on ice, soared the skies, and found peace in hidden places. These are the stories that shape us. True travel means connecting deeply, not just seeing. The world is full of secret corners. Let's keep exploring together. Subscribe, join the adventure, and never stop seeking the wild. Thank you for coming along. Until next time, stay wild.